Hello, everyone. It's Pam Esquire, also known as your Law Intellect. Look, I know that many of you have inboxed me trying to find out what is going on with this AME Church lawsuit. Well, my intent was that once they responded to the complaint, then we can discuss whatever defenses that they somehow are able to conjure up. Okay. But what has happened is there have been other lawsuits that have filed since the last time that we talked about this. So we have another lawsuit in Tennessee brought by Jackson. We have another lawsuit in Florida brought by Russ. We have another lawsuit in Virginia brought by Wade. We have another lawsuit in Maryland brought by Alexander. So because we have so many lawsuits and we have two that are now currently in Tennessee, they are requesting that these cases be consolidated, at least the ones within the same jurisdiction anyway, so that it'll make it easier. They don't have to duplicate and do the same things over and over again. But I have a sneaky suspicion that they're going to have several more lawsuits that are going to follow. I know they're trying to do a class action so they can try to minimize the amount of lawsuits so people could just come in and say, hey, I want to be a part of this lawsuit. But it looks like individuals, they want to be the plaintiffs. These bishops and these clergies are not playing with the AME Church. They want to be the plaintiff. They are willing to pay the cost to be the plaintiffs themselves instead of add on and be a party to all of these other lawsuits. So the defendants, as I said, are asking that they be able to respond later on after we determine what the court is going to do about somehow juggling all these lawsuits that are going all around the country right now. So once the court makes that determination, then they said that they would be able to properly answer, they being these different defendants, they'll be able to properly answer. And so it looks like they're requesting that they don't have to answer until the end of June. But I tell you guys, reading some of these complaints, these clergy up in the AME Church are not playing. They said, listen, we've let you get away with a whole lot of stuff in the past, moving us all around, demoting us on your own whim, favoritism, whatever else has been going on. Because the issue with this organization and a lot of other organizations is not just the AME Church, is that they self-regulate themselves. If you self-regulate yourself, you don't have anybody on the outside. That means the inside, who is going to pressure you to do what's right? Who's going to pressure them to make sure that the oversight was there? Who's going to pressure them? But see, they messed up this time because now you're messing with retirement funds, and retirement funds can fall up under state law and it can also fall up under federal law. So this is where they made their mistake. And I think it's quite interesting that a lot of these clergy that have been super loyal, regardless to what the AME Church has done to them, they are filing these lawsuits. You get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit. I mean, they are not holding them up. And it's probably because, just imagine being in your 70s and 80s and you have to go get a job. Yes, word on the street is because they have not provided and distributed any of this money. Now, you said you were doing an audit last year for 6 weeks, and now we're almost a year into this thing, and people still haven't gotten their money. They had to go get jobs. People have had to go get jobs that never really worked before. Why? Because you don't have any funds that's coming in, and you thought that the AME Church was going to look out for you like you looked out for them. But I'm not even going to get into that, how foul that is, of how they've treated some of these people. We're not even going to get into that. But what we are going to do is we're going to be on answer watch. Yes, whenever an answer is filed, we're going to look to see what excuses do you guys have for all of this retirement fund disappearing. But until then, I want you to like this video, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you get alerts, because as soon as we get any more information on what's going on with this lawsuit, we're going to be on it here at the Law Intellect. And again, you are my co-counsel, so I need you to comment below and let me know, what do you think about all of this? What are your thoughts of how this is being handled? But until then, I'll talk at you next time.